Alright, so welcome back. I've had a couple questions over the last few weeks about how I cure meats. So I'm going to run through some bacon, which is pretty simple. It can take anywhere between a week to 2 weeks to cure it through fully, but I'm going to walk through the process and the math behind curing it. So we're going to take our pork belly, we're going to weigh it out. I got a scale here, and I'll zero this. We take our pork, get it weighed, then we'll take our percentages of our cures. So we got 2.496 kilos. Again, I'm going to need to divide this by 100 times by 3, take 3% of the weight. That'll be my salt. And then we're going to times that by 3 or 4 to get our sugar content. For this one, we're going to throw in a little bit of pink curing salt as well, so the meat can keep that nice pink color during the cure. Alright, welcome back to the math board. So 2.495 kilograms equals 2,495 grams. We're going to divide this by 100, which is then going to be times by 3 to get the 3%, which is going to give us with 74.85 grams. And then going to take this and we're going to times this by 4. So that will give us 299.4. So we run that up to 300 grams of brown sugar. So we now have 3% of the weight, which will give our salt and nitrates, and then our brown sugar ratio. So it's going to be a 4-to-1 ratio. So four times the sugar to the amount of salt, which will reduce the amount of salt in the final taste, which is exactly what we want. We just want to cure it. We don't want to oversalt this. Alright, we're going to do our salt measurements here. So zero out your measuring cup. We're looking for 74.85, but we can run it up to 75 just for the sake of running stuff up. $74. I'm going to throw in a little teaspoon of pink curing salt number 2. That will take us to 80 grams of salt, which again is close enough to our 4% not to affect the, sorry, 3% to not affect the flavor too much. Once we have our salt, we can just chuck it into the Ziploc that we're going to cure in. And it goes, and then we're ready to do our sugar. So our sugar is 300 grams of brown sugar. So 300 grams, let's see if we got enough sugar to do today. I gotta buy some more. Either brown or golden, because tend to use the darker sugars because they have a nicer flavor profile, and they darken the meat for us as well. $150, $172, $193, little shake. Oh, what we got? $197. There you go. We'll go 2 or 3, close enough. Again, just chuck it into the Ziploc bag for the cure. There it goes. Try not to spill any. Take your Ziploc, make sure it's closed so you don't spill like the last video. just mix this up. Get the sugar mixed in with the salt. And then we start this. The pork belly. Yeah. Into the bag. I'll do the same thing. Try to get it covered as much as possible with the salt and the sugar. Again, this is going to pull liquid out of it, so eventually you'll have a curing liquid within the bag, and we just need to flip it once every 24 hours once it's in the fridge. But we gotta get covered in order to get the liquid to come out. Yeah, get it in the bag, get it nice and loose. Just gonna shake it. Make sure you get as much of that mix around, covering the pork as possible on both sides. And lots of shaking. And open it, let's narrow it. I'm going to get this tight. Try to move as much air as possible because air is not our friend. This will all turn to liquid within 24 hours and I'll show you that. And then we just flip and rotate at least once, twice a day so that it cures out evenly. And we only see the moisture starting to pool in the pork from that mix. That's it. 12 days, but look at that water. It's been pulled out of the pork, the salt and the sugar. It's just ready to get seasoned up and washed out. So I'm going to soak it for overnight and then we're going to season it with some chipotles. And then we're going to smoke it tomorrow. Cool. As you can see, the cure has turned it like a brownish color. So next step is blend up this and get it onto that. Into the smoker it goes. And there for 3 to 4 hours. I'm gonna try aim for 225 to 250. Let it smoke for 4 hours, then take it out and let it cool, and then slice it. This is what we got, straight out of the smoker. Soon to be put in the fridge, chill for 24 hours, or slicing it. So, this is the bacon, and this is how it cuts. So look at that nice pink hue, and the curing salt. And yeah, Chipotle smoked bacon.